socially distance, and of course get tested. And we thank you for your vigilance in that. We know that the holidays are upon us. We know we've all been looking forward to them after such a tumultuous year. And I urge everyone who is tuning in online, who is joining us here for this recruitment fair, if you haven't already, please consider to continue these social distancing guidelines for the upcoming holidays. What we do now will make a big difference in our immediate and long-term trajectory. One of the lessons that we learned from the pandemic is that it's not just what we do, but when we do it. And so we ask that you consider making that sacrifice, if nothing else, to at least honor the frontline workers who have really given their all to get us to where we are today. And with that, it is 2:02, so we'll jump right in. As some of you may remember, this is a 90-minute job fair. The first half, or maybe a little bit over the first half, we spend some time with the presenters. Each recruiter and employer will give kind of an elevator spiel about their firm or their company or their organization, some of the top line opportunities. And then the latter half of the job fair will really be an interactive Q&A. For those who are tuning in now in the webinar, if you have any questions, as you listen, we ask that you direct your questions into the Q&A portion of the Zoom. And then the latter half, when we do the Q&A, we'll go through those in order. We've found that the interactive Q&A is really where people get the most out of these job fairs. And so with that, we will begin first today, a new addition, a new partner to our series of job fairs. Specifically, these are opportunities for veterans. Queens is home to more veterans than any other borough in the city of New York. It is a mantle that we are proud of, but with that comes also responsibility. And so today we have with us from Empire Vets, the Chief Operating Officer, very high up, James Fanous. With some of the opportunities that are available for our vets. Mr. Fanous, welcome. The floor is yours.
Thank you very much, Madam President. My name is James Fanous. I'm from Empire Vets. We are an online initiative that was created in partnership with our parent nonprofit GI Go Fund and the Gancher Family Foundation to help connect veterans living in the city with emergency COVID-19 response positions throughout the city. Our basic belief and premise behind the platform was that veterans have a unique set of skills of recovering from disasters from their experience throughout the world, and that they would be the perfect and ideal candidates for filling COVID-19 relief positions in the city of New York. We have thousands of positions from employers from every sort of institution, as including COVID-19 relief and recovery. And we've already, since launching the platform, have sourced thousands of veterans living in the city and connected them to good opportunities with employers looking to hire them. A few of the positions that we wanted to highlight, one of the main ones is, since we are focused on COVID-19 relief, we have COVID-19 testing specialist positions throughout the city. And these jobs, one, for example, is with Axiom Medical. They are looking for testers to help administer required COVID-19 tests, staff medical checkpoints as assigned, collect lab results, and work with health safety supervisors to help bridge the gap and get the testing done that needs to be done over the next few months that are going to be very painful for the city, and get the results done quickly and effectively, as well as helping connect people who are tested positive to the appropriate place to help get them to contact tracing and medical assistance if need be. In addition to this, there are a lot of other positions within the platform in various industries that veterans can seek if they're not interested in particularly looking for COVID-19 relief. We have thousands of positions from industries ranging from technical assistance. For example, we have various positions in partnership with our partners at Apple. They're looking for experts to help with repairs and replacements for their technical equipment, iPhones, Macs, as well as sales positions within the company. We also have various positions with financial institutions such as TD Bank, another one of our partners, who are looking for financial analysts to help their customers assess their capital, their finances, and maybe their companies as well. We've been in operation for the last few months launching the Empire Vets platform, but we've enjoyed a lot of success sourcing candidates to employment opportunities throughout the city, and we'll be doing so in the next years and months and years to come. And we look forward to working with the veterans within Queens and throughout the city to help get as many hires as possible. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Fanous, and I'm sure we'll have some questions for you, so don't go away. But
Absolutely.
thanks for doing the tough job of being the first. Up next,
Thank you very much.
of course. Up next, we welcome another new partner to our series of job fairs, R.A.I.N Total Care. And here with us today, LaRaye Sullivan, the Director of Human Resources. Ms. Sullivan will talk about some of the opportunities in the human and support services element of the organization. Welcome.
Good afternoon, everyone. Good to see you all. Yes, so R.A.I.N, we are very active in the community. We have a couple of different divisions within our company. We have a side of our company that is community-based, where we provide services to older adults. We have Meals on Wheels. We have senior centers. We have actually 13 different senior centers. We have case management services. We have an Alzheimer's services program. We even have a mobile food kitchen for people who are in need of meals, who can't afford it. So we have that side of our business. And then in the other side of our business, we are a LICSA, and we have a very strong home care services agency where we have a number of home health aides who are providing services to clients who are, in need of services from our company. We have a number of different employment opportunities from both sides of the business. In terms of our home care agency, we have a great need for home health aides. We always need home health aides. We need them specifically for the Bronx, Queens, Lower Westchester area, and we are always recruiting aides. We also have a need for full-time nurses. So if anyone knows of full-time nurses, or specifically nurses who are bilingual, would be great. We have that need. We even have upper level nursing positions where we need a director of patient services as well as a nursing supervisor. So we have a lot of great nursing needs right now. On our other side of our business, where we are community-based, we have a number of different openings there as well. We need program directors to run our senior centers. We have 2 openings for that right now. We also need caseworkers to work with the older adults who are in the homes. We have a number of opportunities for people to deliver meals to those older adults. We have some admin openings, some receptionist openings. We have openings for custodians. So, we have a number of different openings. COVID, I know, has hit a lot of companies very hard. We are fortunate to still have a need to hire actively. So that's kind of a summary of what we have going on in terms of our openings right now.
Thank you, Ms. Sullivan. Lots of opportunities over there.
Yes.
At R.A.I.N.
Yes.
We'll find some good matches for you today.
Thank you.
We're delighted that you've joined us today.
Thank you.
And just a reminder for folks who are just tuning in right now, we are live streaming on our website, queensbp.org, and you can follow along and also see who's scheduled to speak and present. And also their respective contact information will be updated in real time on the page, queensbp.org/recruitment fair. And as you may have heard, and you'll continue to hear throughout today, most, if not all of these jobs are essential. Are absolutely essential. And so while you may be looking for a move, or you may feel like you need to move, or you may know someone who also would be a perfect fit, also know that we need you we need people to fill these critical jobs, much like what you've heard now, and we will continue to hear. Just a reminder, if you have any questions, the latter half of the job fair will be an interactive Q&A session, and we're going to ask that you direct all of your questions into the Q&A portion of the webinar right here. Up next, we have a returning partner in the food services industry, I guess that would be Food Bazaar. They have a number of stores in Northern Queens from west to east. And joining us today, we have Suzanne Kushon, Director of Marketing and Employee Development. Welcome back.
Thank you. Thank you. So my name is Suzanne Kushon. I'm the Director of Marketing and Employee Development. We are the parent company to Food Bazaar supermarkets. So I've been with the company for about 14 years and loving it. If you are a foodie or into food, this is the place for you to be. We are essential, as it sounds like all of you guys are as well. But this is a place that we have not stopped since the pandemic hit. We're just going and going, and the need to serve the communities and to bring those, everything that they need has just really not stopped. And we need some great people on our team to help us to continue to grow. We just took on 3 Fairway supermarkets that went out of business, one in Douglaston, Westbury, and Red Hook. So we're converting those into Food Bazaar supermarkets, keeping all the great things that Fairway had to offer, and including what Food Bazaar offers. If you're not familiar with us, we're an international supermarket chain. So the beauty of Food Bazaar, I like to say, is we bring everyday mainstream groceries, and then all the international flavors that especially Queens is known for. And I was born and raised in Queens. I love my international foods. That's why I came to Food Bazaar. I have a background in education and a background in food. So I am here to get us some great people to grow with us. We have 29 supermarkets currently in New York, New Jersey, and Connecticut. We're taking on 2 more. We're going to be opening up a couple stores in Harlem as well. We've been around since 1988. If you have never checked us out, check us out. If you're in for an adventure of the senses, is what I like to call it, go down any of our international aisles and you'll find some really interesting foods. I still am astounded when I walk into our stores that I don't know what a lot of these things are. So I pick them up and I start trying them. At the same time, you can find all the regular foods that you would expect at a supermarket. So besides that, we are really big into helping the communities that we serve. We work very closely with Groundswell Murals. If you go to many of our locations, you'll see these beautiful murals all over the walls. And those are the youth of, in the summertime, they come and they paint our walls with some great social messages. And I think we have over 15, 16 murals all over the city. And we're really proud of that. We donate thousands of pounds of food to City Harvest, and we're partnering with Island Harvest now in Long Island. We have actually donations are a really big part of my department as well. We oversee that. And the need this year has been greater than ever before. People just, are requesting more turkeys, more food, more, it's just astounding what the need is out there. So, we've really been trying to help as many people as possible. So we are a food company, but we are really big on helping the communities that we serve. So that's really an important backbone to our company. We like to get people who like to do that part of the job as well. Some of the benefits of working with us is personal time off, vacation, sick, health insurance, scholarship for employees or their children who are looking to further their education. We are big into developing leaders in this company. So we host leadership conferences and we go to really cool places like Mohonk Mountain House. This year we couldn't go because of COVID. We're hoping next year we'll be back on board and doing a lot of team building and just creating people. We've had people who started as grocery stockers who are now vice presidents of the company. I love that story because there is growth and opportunity here at Food Bazaar. So we're looking for lots of positions. Currently, we are growing. And the reason I'm in this virtual conference room is because next month we're moving to our new office in Long Island City, Queens. And we will be in the Queens area, very close to our Long Island City store on Northern Boulevard. So this is what I'm imagining our beautiful conference room is going to look like. I'm hoping from the looks of it and the sounds of it, it's going to be similar to this view. So we're really excited about that move. We've been in Brooklyn now for a long time. So moving to Queens is going to bring us closer to a lot of our stores. So we're really happy about that. So a few of the positions we're looking for right now, we need a staff accountant to be part of our accounting department. We're looking for a graphic designer. Actually, that's something that I oversee as well. So right now we do a lot of creative. So if you're a great creative person out there who wants to do some work with us, we're really looking for that. We need somebody for our price control team, detail oriented. You can imagine we have, I think our SKUs are like somewhere between 175,000 items in a store. Keeping all those prices correct is a great job. So we have a team of people who ensure that that is correct. We need IT help desk support staff. We're looking for 2 people actually for that position. We need somebody, an office clerk with bookkeeping experience for our repair and maintenance department as well. And then if you would prefer being at the store level, those are all like our corporate office positions. But if you'd prefer to have a job at one of our stores, you could always apply online at foodbazaar.com and just look for the employment applications and you can apply directly there. Otherwise, if you'd like to apply for any of those corporate positions that I just mentioned, you can email us at hr@bogopausa.com, and I'll put that in the messaging. But really, if you're somebody who's excited, I thought this was going to be something that I would do for a while. I'm here 14 years later, and I'm still growing and loving it. So it is a great place. We're very multicultural. We have a lot of growth opportunities. So if you're ready for a food adventure, come and join us.
Thank you very much. And I'm sure you'll have some questions to field in a little bit. I got to say, I love that. Welcome to Queens, especially from Brooklyn. Welcome to Queens.
Thank you.
But thank you for that. And thank you for being such a strong reflection of your company. Up next, returning partner, the fire department of the city of New York, our bravest, our first responders. When we talk about essential jobs, it's hard to get more essential than our bravest. And they are recruiting. They are recruiting aggressively. And here with us today from the FDNY, we have firefighter Aaliyah Powder and firefighter Terry Lafontaine. Welcome.
Thank you for having us, Madam President. It's been an obvious pleasure. So we are New York City FDNY, which covers both our EMS and our fire department. Currently, we are looking at hiring for the EMS position. Our filing period is open through the DCAS Oasis website, and we encourage everyone to visit that website. Again, that's DCAS, DCAS, Oasis. And what we're looking for are EMT trainees and EMS specialists. Our trainees, we're looking for 18-year-olds, at least with a high school diploma or equivalent, who have about 6 months of employment time or an honorable discharge from the military. You do not need to currently hold a New York State EMT basic certification for this position. It is experience driven. So we highly encourage you to get on there and read the notice of eligibility. It explains everything that you need to apply to this job. And then the secondary position that we're looking for, those who already hold their EMT, EMS paramedic certification. For that one, it's your active certification. Right now, due to the COVID, if your certification has expired this year, meaning within this filing period, we are doing a grace period or a reciprocal for those who have an outside New York State certification. And the same with that, you require to be at least 18 years old, high school diploma, and your certification and a driver's license. What are we looking for? Well, we respond to those calls. EMS alone takes over 1.8 million calls a year. So you're looking at roughly 3 to 4 calls a minute that they're responding to. Individuals who are quick to react, who can administer medical expertise in the field, provide that first response, and get our our patients to the hospitals as necessary. It is a great job. I myself, I am not an EMS, EMT. I am a firefighter in Queens, New York. I've been on the job for about 5 years now and transitioning from the military. It's been an awesome, awesome career to get into. And we're looking for like-minded individuals who want to serve their community, who want to be able to give back to the community that we live in. And it is absolutely a rewarding job. So I look forward to your questions. Myself and firefighter Lafontaine will answer those questions at the end, but please ask. And thank you for the time again, Madam.
Firefighter Lafontaine, if you'll unmute yourself, we see you, but we'd like to also hear you.
Oh, sorry about that.
No problem, loud and clear, thank you.
Get caught up in Aaliyah's speech sometime. Hi, my name is Terry Lafontaine. I'm a New York City firefighter from Brooklyn, New York. I work downtown in the Fort Greene area. So me and Aaliyah, we both firefighters. I'm doing recruitment today. We're reaching out and we need strong-minded and strong-willed individuals to fill the ranks of firefighter and EMS technician and trainee. So like she stated, the filing period for us is going to end on the 24th. So we're trying to get as many candidates and prospects we have on our list so we could contact them, let them know what the next stage is to go to from the beginning point. You know, first you file, you know, and then you get the test, and we'll go through all the details in the Q&A. But, you know, we're happy to be here. We're representing, you know, our great city of New York, and we want individuals to apply for this job because in this time, with this COVID time, you know, a lot of people losing their jobs and moving away. This job right here gives you benefits, job security, and medical for you and your entire family. So we're here to answer any questions anyone may have or any inquiries. So we're happy to be here, and you know, welcome. We're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you both for being such strong reflections of the department. Where we welcome you, Firefighter Lafontaine from Brooklyn. We'll stamp your passport later on today. Firefighter Powder, we're delighted that you're back with us. And as I mentioned before, these are essential jobs. And as much as, you know, the folks who are tuning in right now, as much as you may feel like you need a job, we need these jobs. These are essential jobs, as we know and are very acutely reminded. We cannot function without some of these positions filled, and not just with anybody. It's got to be the right fit. These are professional services that are, in a lot of times, matter of life and death. And it's not one size fits all, but hopefully we'll make some matches today. Up next, we will switch gears over back to retail and service opportunities. And joining us, a stalwart partner from the beginning, is the Queens Workforce One Career Center. They've got numerous positions available that are hiring now. And returning with us is Sana Shafat. Ms. Shafat, welcome back.
Hi, Borough President Lee. Unfortunately, Sana fell ill today.
Okay.
So I'm stepping in for her again.
No problem.
Sorry.
Can't get better. Welcome back.
Oh, thank you. And it's a pleasure being here. We've met so many great candidates from Queens through this. It's wonderful. So thank you.
Obviously.
So Queens Workforce One offers free services at all the workforce centers throughout the 5 boroughs, including job listings, recruitment events, job search resources, veterans priority services, interviewing skills and resume upgrade workshops, as well as training opportunities. So I'm just going to give a quick overview of some of the positions we have today. We actually have new positions from the last time we were here. We have 2 work at home positions, which are actually in demand right now. For both of them are call centers, and all you would need for this position is a computer with internet access, as well as 6 months phone or experience in customer service. The pay ranges from $16 to $20 an hour, depending on experience. We are also working with a couple of companies that are seeking to fill their administrative positions. We have receptionists and admins with veterans or people with declared disabilities. and that pays $19.28 an hour. We also have a guest experience specialist for Petcos in Queens. You must feel comfortable working with animals and 6 months experience in retail. And for the Far Rockaway area in Queens, we need a violence interrupter. This is somebody that has crisis intervention experience and excellent communication skills, as well as experience working with at-risk youth. Also in the Rockaways, we have an outreach worker for case manager experience. You'll be working with between 10 and 15 participants. And we always have jobs in security, direct support professional, as well as home health aide. So that's our jobs for now. Thank you, Borough President.
Thank you, Ms. Conopel. And for folks who are just tuning in, just a reminder, we are streaming live on our website, and the list of all of the presenters, the recruiters, and the employers here with us today and featured today are listed at queensbp.org/recruitment fair. And each presenter's respective contact information will be updated in real time as we move along today. Up next, human support service opportunities. We've got an organization that hails from Queens, of course, and that is Common Point Queens. They make such an impact, and representing Common Point today is Fadia Mahama. Welcome.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. It's a pleasure to be here with all of you. My name is Fadia Mahama. I am the director for the New York Test and Trace Department, as well as just started 2 weeks ago with the Workforce Department. So I'm so excited to be here. To tell you a little bit more about Common Point Queens, the Hub, it's a new office located in Elmhurst. Some of the resources that we are providing for our community are all free, by the way. One of them is we are offering a culinary training. This culinary training will walk you through every step that you need in order to work at a restaurant, become a chef, as well as get all your proper documents that you need to work in a restaurant. We also have HSC classes available, formerly known as the GED. ESOL classes, if you need to learn how to speak English. We have a digital food pantry that we also provide for the community, and a work support program, which if anybody is interested in getting SNAP, Medicaid, legal counseling, interest-free loan enrollments, financial counseling, and free tax assistance. Those are all resources that are free for the community, but the one that and then there's a job placement assistant, which is mainly why I'm here. Common Point Queens offers free job placement assistance to participants that are searching for new employment to change their careers. And one of the great things that we do here is we not only help you make sure that your resume is ready and you're prepared with your resume, your cover letter. We do mock interviews with you. We walk you through the entire process. We help you, we set you up for success. We not only provide you with some job openings that are available in New York City, but we also help you, we sit down with you and we walk you through the whole process where you can look through job employments. We help you with your social media pages. I mean, we really set you up from A through Z, and we make sure together that we are going to help you find a successful career. Some of the job openings, and by the way, also in January, we're also going to have vocational trainings that are available for IT, medical, nurses aides, pharmacy technicians. All these programs, again, are free, where we also help you find internships and a long-term career in these different programs that we have available. Right now, some of the jobs that we have available that we're working with, that we partner up with some local organizations, is direct support professionals. These are $15 per hour. We're looking for someone that can provide comprehensive care for individuals with developmental disabilities in their homes on a day-to-day basis. You only need a high school diploma or GED, a New York State driver license for 3 years. Some experience and college credits in human resources is required. We're also working with the junior high school. They're in need of a part-time teacher, math teacher, a pandemics assistant full-time. This is someone who's going to help the administrators reinforce and manage safety guidelines. We're also looking for a substitute teacher, an assistant IT. And again, all these positions are available at the junior high school. At Common Point, Queens, we are looking for an employment coordinator. It's a full-time position to help, and kind of like what I'm doing, help you and assist with getting a job, with the training, with everything that you need. We have a part-time also available, HSC instructors. This is for a full-time position here in Common Point, Queens. In healthcare, we need a front desk medical assistant, full-time and part-time. There are 5 positions available. We're looking for a full-time porter. In Common Point, Queens, it's $15 per hour, and a part-time security guard. If you have any questions, you can go to www.commonpointqueens.org, and my information is going to be on the chat. Thank you so much.
Thank you. A lot going on back there at Common Point. It's quite active. But
she has her headphones on, so she can't hear me. I'm so sorry.
No problem. No problem. All right. Up next, more human and support service opportunities. A returning partner, Canva, and returning with us today is Brittany Keys. Is Ms. Keys in the room? There we go.
Yes. Hi. Sorry about that. Hi, everybody. Thank you so much to the Queensborough President's Office for hosting the recruitment panel today. My name is Brittany Keys. I'm the Director of Talent Acquisition at Canva. Just a little bit of background on Canva. So we are a nonprofit organization that started in Brooklyn over 40 years ago. So since then, we've grown to over 100 different sites in all 5 boroughs of New York City, including, of course, Queens. And at the core of what we do is to help improve the lives of New Yorkers and address community needs. So we have over 160 different social services programs that address a lot of different community needs, everything from homelessness prevention to supportive and transitional housing. We have family and parenting and community services support programs. We have summer and after school programs for youth and children, legal services, and so much more. And of course, with these programs come our incredible staff. So most of our current vacancies are within our shelter and housing programs, where we're seeking candidates in social services and operations. So there's a lot of different positions that kind of fall under that umbrella. So if you're someone who has lost your job recently in hospitality or food service, we have hired candidates with similar backgrounds into residential aid or other positions. If you're a new graduate in social services or social work, we have opportunities for case manager positions and social work positions. And if you're one of those new social work grads who hasn't been able to take your licensing exam yet, we can work with you too. And on the operations side, we have security guard positions at all of our locations. So security is always a high need. So if you have a security guard license or are getting it, we have lots of security guard opportunities at our locations. We also have managerial positions open right now, director level and managerial level positions, and both programmatic positions and programs, but also kind of on the administrative side as well. And on the administrative side, we have positions open in IT and in finance at the moment. So we have an accountant position, we have a technical support specialist position open in our IT department, as well as a few other roles across Canva. So you can view our full list of openings at canva.org and just to learn more information about our different programs. I will just highlight that we do offer a comprehensive benefits package. So that benefits package includes health insurance, dental insurance, a retirement plan, including an employer match. There's also a time off package that includes vacation time, sick time, as well as personal days. So there's more information about our benefits package on Canva's website as well. And I also like to mention that we prioritize promoting from within the organization. So it's not uncommon to meet people at Canva who have been with the organization for 10, 15, 20 years. So if you're someone who is looking to grow within an organization and find a place to root your skills and experience, Canva is definitely a great home to lots of staff in that position. So again, you can see our full list of openings on our website, canva.org. If you do send your resume along to our through our channel, which is submitresumes@canva.org is the email address. So if you do apply for an open position, let us know that you attended the event today. We'd love to know that. So thank you, and hope everybody stays safe and well.
Thank you very much. For folks who are tuning in, we're going through all the panelists and the featured employers today. And then the latter half of this 90-minute job fair will be dedicated to an interactive Q&A. And so as you're listening, pop in your questions into the Q&A function portion of this webinar right here, and we will go through them, as many, if not all, the latter half of this job fair. Up next, New York City Children's Center with some opportunities, again, in human and support services. These are essential jobs, and we need the right fit, especially here in Queens. And joining with us today, Latasha Nash. Ms. Nash, are you still with us today?
Yes. Hi, Madam President. How are you?
Good.
Everything's, yes, it's nice to see you again. Thank you for having us once again. My name is Latasha Nash, as she stated, and I work for New York City Children's Center. I'm the HR specialist there. So who we are is a center that provides both hospital and community-based behavioral services for children and adolescents ages 5 through 21. So what are we doing today? We're basically we're currently seeking clinicians to join our dynamic team as it stands now. So basically R.A.I.N nurses are very crucial to our team. RNs, LPNs, we also have mental health therapy aides. There are credentials required for the RNs and the LPNs. The mental health therapy aides, they can come in with just a high school diploma, as long as we're able to verify that, all the steps that we go through for background checks, and they'll be appointed to the position. Why? Why is because we work for New York State. New York State is a great state. We want you to grow with New York State. You can plant your roots here. Nursing is very, we have excellent clinicians here, and they need help. So we just need applicants like yourself to come in and just, work with our youth, because they need help, especially at this current time. It's a lot going on, and we need a lot of assistance with that. The positions offer plenty of benefits. We have paid vacation, we have paid personal leave, medical, dental, vision. We also have an NYS defined retirement plan. It's great. Like I said, you can be here for years. I've been working with the state now over 16 years. It's a great opportunity, and you can grow. Like it's not like you become a nurse. You can start off as one level nurse, and you can grow from there. We're recruiting for mainly, like, if you have a friend or family member that had just graduated school, that's a great opportunity for them to come in fresh and just grow. So the way that you can get in touch with me is you can go through my mailbox. I have a mailbox, nyccc@omh.ny.gov. You can reach me directly there, send me your resume. Also, look for opportunities on our OMH website under employment. The OMH website provides plenty opportunities there's other opportunities other than nurses that might be there. Just look to see if you're a match for anything. It's easy. The process is not a hard process. If you have any questions or concerns, please feel free to call me. I thank you again, President, and your team for having us once again. And I just hope that we get enough candidates to be a match with our department. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Ms. Nash. And as you alluded to, everyone who's tuning in, if you're here for yourself, great. But also as you're listening to all these opportunities, if you can think of a family member, a neighbor, someone that you know who'd be a perfect fit for what you're hearing today, don't keep it to yourself. Spread the information. Thank you very much. Up next, we have Queens Centers for Progress, and returning with us, Michelle Jenkins. Ms. Jenkins, welcome back.
Thank you, Queensboro Sharon Lee. We are so happy to be here. This is our 9th time participating, and this has been a wonderful event for us. We have been able to hire quite a few people. With that being said, let me tell you a little bit about Queens Centers for Progress for those of you who do not know who we are. First off, my name is Michelle Jenkins, and I am the Assistant Director for Queens Centers for Progress. I have been with them for 27 years. We have been in existence for 70 years, and that has been providing person-centered services for individuals with developmental disabilities. We are a major nonprofit organization, and we are located in Jamaica and Borough, Queens. Right now, what the pandemic, hopefully we'll be able to still be able to provide quality services to our individuals, and that means we're looking for you guys. Everyone who's here today, hopefully you'll be able to find a match, not only with Queens Centers for Progress, but with the other employers that are here too. This is a wonderful vehicle for people who are sitting there and saying, wow, what can I do? I'm out of work. Well, these employers are here today to be able to find quality people just like you sitting there watching us. Queens Centers for Progress is looking for people who want to make a difference in someone's life. The positions that we have available is for working with adults that's over, say, 21 to about 93 years old with developmental disabilities in their home, providing them quality services, comprehensive services, like helping them with their goals, taking them out locally, because we are still practicing being safe, working on platforms such as Zoom, different activities like helping them to become independent and helping them with their hopes, their dreams, their wishes. What would they like to do? Helping them with, groups like music, fitness, baking groups. We are constantly always looking for that creative skill that you think that would not be helpful. Believe me, it would be helpful. So with the direct support professional, requirements are a high school diploma, GED, and a New York State driver's license for close to about 3 years. We do have a few non-driver positions, and the shifts are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. That is working in the classroom directly with the individuals. And then we have the evening hours, which are 4 p.m. to 12 midnight. For those people who are looking for extra income during the holidays time, because it's right around the corner, we have weekends available. Shifts are 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. or 4 p.m. to 12 midnight. Again, requirements are high school diploma, GED, and this is also great for those college grads that are completing their degrees in the human services field, psychology, social work, health sciences. It's a great stepping stone. We provide a lot of training. We're big on training. Next position that we are interested in filling is the assistant supervisor to work in conjunction with a residential supervisor and overseeing a 10-bed facility for individuals with developmental disabilities. So we're looking for your leadership skills. And for someone who has just completed their bachelor's degree, this will be a great stepping stone for you to break into the leadership world. Again, we provide a lot of training. The position is located in Borough, Queens, as well as Jamaica location. Next position is R.N. Supervisor. That one, we're looking for someone with a current R.N. license and a couple of years of hospital experience. Again, this person would be overseeing the nursing day-to-day operations for an 80-bed facility located in Borough, Queens. We're also looking for a HVAC technician, someone with a recent certification that would be able to help us with maintaining the facility grounds in our Jamaica and Burroughs, Queens area. Well, that's the employment opportunities we have available at Queens Centers for Progress. As far as our benefits are concerned, what has kept me there for 27 years, besides what we do every day, which is a joy helping the individuals with developmental disabilities, but the benefits package is comprehensive. You have ample time off, you have pension, tax-deferred annuity, employee assistance program, life insurance. We observe 12 legal holidays. Right now, for those people who are working as direct support in the weekend, they are able to have a additional comprehensive rate for right now, why during this pandemic. So that's another little extra purse that we have. A bonus that we have, as well as tuition reimbursement for a bachelor's as well as a master's degree, because we invest in our staff and we have a lot of promotional opportunities available. So that's what Queens Centers for Progress is all about. I wish all the attendees the best of luck. And thank you again for having us.
Thank you, Ms. Jenkins. Very competitive benefits and a lot of room for growth. It's very exciting. Thank you. Up next, joining with us today, the Child Center of New York, and we have Shoshana Chetty. Welcome back.
Thank you, Borough President Lee. Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Shoshana Chetty. I'm the recruitment coordinator at the Child Center of New York. Child Center was founded in 1953 as a children's counseling center. We service over 35,000 children and their families each year, and we work out of over 70 different site locations. We have 6 program areas that we deal with. We have an early childhood education division, which are our Head Start programs, 3 locations in Queens and 1 in Manhattan. We are currently looking for substitute pre-K teachers. Requires either a CDA or you're working towards your CDA, as well as preference for bilingual candidates, Spanish or Bengali. We are looking for a family service coordinator. That's a full-time position. You need a bachelor's degree, fluent in Spanish, and 5 years experience. For our residential treatment facility division, which is located in Brooklyn, we are looking for a part-time psychologist, experience with adolescents, and a New York State license. We have a prevention division where we're looking for mental health workers, bachelor's degree in social work, psychology, or a related field, 2 years child welfare experience, and fluency in either Spanish, Mandarin, or Bengali. In our behavioral health division, we have 4 clinics, all based in Queens, and we are looking for intake coordinators, licensed social workers fluent in either Spanish or Mandarin. We have a youth development division. That's the biggest division in the agency, and those are our after-school programs, Cornerstone community-based programs, as well as school-based mental health. We have several part-time positions available as group leaders, activity specialists. We're looking for security guards, educational coordinator, as well as maintenance positions, primarily in the Far Rockaway area, but other sites in Queens as well. And then in our central office in Forest Hills, we are looking for an accountant, bachelor's degree, 3 years experience in nonprofit accounting. And then we're also looking for a director of finance, master's degree required, and at least 5 to 7 years experience. You would apply by going straight to our career site, childcenterny.org/careers. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ms. Chetty. We're going to switch gears, moving over to aviation opportunities. Queens is home to both New York City airports, LaGuardia and Kennedy. And one of our key partners, our regulars, is the Council on Airport Opportunity. And returning with us today, Verdia Noel, the infamous. And these are, she returns with us every 3 weeks that we have these job fairs, because the opportunities change by the week, if I remember correctly. Welcome back, Ms. Noel.
Thank you. Thank you, Borough President Lee, and thank you for having us. The CAO is pleased to be able to participate in the regular recruitment events that you've been hosting, and The 11 of them have produced some very professional and qualified candidates that we've been able to interact with. And we want those of you who hear us today, keep sending those resumes in. We have an ability to create a database of candidates. And if what you hear today is not something you're looking for, we do have an ability to reach out to you when something does become available. But our organization is a nonprofit organization that was established in 1972, and some of the founding members were the Port Authority of New York and New Jersey and its airline partners. The mission of CAO is to identify and address the critical employment needs in the area surrounding our famous JFK and LaGuardia airports, as well as Newark, and also while at the same time responding to the hiring needs of the airport tenants and the aviation industry. All of our services are free, and that includes the recruitment services that we provide, the pre-screening, and the job readiness workshops, which are available. Our open call for today is to begin at LaGuardia Airport. We need 2 supervisors for retail. We're looking for security supervisors at LaGuardia. We have at least 10 of those positions, 10 lead supervisors, and security officers. The security positions do require a New York State security guard license. The other requirements will be explained to you upon your outreach to CAO, and I will tell you how to do that as soon at the end of this presentation. At JFK Airport, we have an open call for warehouse agents of full-time and part-time. The qualifications differ for each company, and we would be happy to explain those differences to you, but warehouse work is available. Some of the salaries start up to $19 an hour and above. We have a need for a great number of those positions, and ramp, as well as snow removal agents and GSE mechanics. So all those positions are available now as we speak. General maintainers is also available at JFK and LaGuardia. Those are individuals who make sure that the airport grounds are maintained and in proper condition. Though all of the positions that we've talked about are open now, they're available now. My staff and our entire team are setting up interviews with employers who are interviewing now on airport. We make sure that you have the information that you need in order to apply, and we refer you to those companies that are hiring. All of our airport tenants and aviation partners are making great efforts to make sure that you are safe. PPEs are supplied to the workers. Social distancing is practiced. And even if you think that passenger planes are not moving, cargo planes are. There's a huge need in the cargo area right now with regards to our warehouse and ramp and security positions that we're talking about. So hesitate no longer. If you're looking for a job, now is the time. It's holiday season, and you definitely want to apply for those jobs as we speak. Go to our website at www.caonynj.com and click on each airport and select and apply with CAO, apply with us initially, and then the process is then taken over by our account managers and our intake teams, and we move you forward to that job that you're looking for and that you need right now. So again, my name is Verdia Noel. I'm the Director of Business Development for New York for CAO, and the Council for Airport Opportunity is proudly located in Queens at 2 airports, and very happy to be here today, as well as our sister airport over in New Jersey, who have similar positions in warehouse and de-icing and package handling. So wherever you are today, if you're listening and you have a need for a job, we've got you covered. So thank you for listening, and thank you, Borough President Lee, for having us again today. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Noel. Those are great opportunities there. Thank you for doing everything that you do, and to your team for moving us, moving our ports and keeping them moving. Up next, we'll switch over to some security-specific opportunities. We did have Metro 1 loss prevention scheduled, but I believe that our presenter is indisposed, so we'll move right along. Returning with us today, WatchGuard 247. And of course, Francis Velasquez is no stranger to our job fairs. There are always opportunities popping up at WatchGuard, and we welcome you back.
Thank you so much, Borough President Lee. I really appreciate being a returning partner to these events, and I'm sure that they've made a great difference in our Queens community. We love being here, and thank you to everyone for joining us today. My name is Francis Velasquez, and I'm the HR Director for WatchGuard 247, which is a security guard company founded right here in Queens by owners John and Michelle Rafferty in 2009. We are a security company that services all 5 boroughs, as well as Long Island and New Jersey. We're currently looking to hire quality security officers for our concierge division. We provide security to luxury apartments, commercial buildings, schools, hotels, and senior residents. A security guard license, as well as some other certifications, are required. We are also looking for fire life safety directors, and we're also looking for business development managers. So if you are interested in any of those positions, I'm going to give our details in the chat, and we can provide you with more information because there are a lot of different certifications, and I know we're good for time. But we also want to make sure that we let you know that all our sites are provided with PPE and professionally sanitized. So if anybody is interested in a security position and would like some information, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm always happy to give guidance and recommendations to anyone who is interested in doing this as a career, or maybe even just to pick up some extra work, because it is so needed at this time. And we are an essential business, so we are always hiring. Please feel free to give us a chat, and the best of luck to everyone. And thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Velasquez. We're going to switch gears once more. We have a couple presenters left before we open it up to the interactive Q&A. We're going to dive into some of the financial services opportunities. Joining with us is Forest Hills Financial Group and Mr. John Wool. Welcome back.
Thank you, President Lee. Appreciate it. So Forest Hills Financial Group is a member of the Guardian Network, and we're expanding our team and looking for a few motivated individuals to join us as financial representatives and financial advisors. Again, my name is John Wool. I'm the Talent Acquisition Manager and Managing Director over at Forest Hills in the New York City location, which is on 42nd in Lexington, along with our office in Melville, Long Island. Position we're looking for is offers unlimited growth potential in the financial services industry, and we're pretty excited about our expansion. As a financial representative, you'll work to help individuals and businesses within your community access financial products and services they need to protect their financial futures. You can make an impact on those around you, and over time be very well compensated. At Forest Hills, we believe that protecting the best for clients requires us to support our financial representatives and advisors with resources, training, and an experienced team to collaborate with and assist you in taking your career to the next level. So we take an uncommon approach to financial services, focusing more on the long-term results and leveraging technology, exceptional relationship management, and customized strategies for customers and businesses. Most other firms kind of look only and focus on the short term. We look at planning from more of a holistic financial approach. And as a financial advisor and representative with Forest Hills, we invest in your success. What you'll kind of be doing in this role is obviously working with clients to understand their goals and concerns and current financial information. You basically analyze the information to create a plan and appropriate strategies, products, and services for them. We believe that successful individuals from various backgrounds have the skills and tenacity needed to become a successful financial representative. A degree in finance or economics is definitely not required. We support financial representatives who wish to pursue industry designations with financial support available. So I always like to tell everybody, we are looking for people with no experience. We will train you. We will help you get the licenses that you need to be successful and to get up and running. We do offer a very lucrative compensation package, not only a draw versus commission, but also 401k with a match, health and dental insurance, plus all the regular benefits, along with a fully profitable pension. So we're pretty excited as to what we have going on. The kind of person that we're looking for is obviously somebody who's motivated, someone who is entrepreneurial, and someone who's really looking to help a lot of people. So presently, I appreciate the time, and I'm very excited to work with the students moving forward.
Wonderful. Thank you, Mr. Wool. Up next, returning, New York Life Insurance. Of course, Mr. Bill Cleary, welcome back.
Thank you for having me. Thank you, guys. Happy holidays to all the job seekers. Happy holidays to everyone on the panel. My name is Bill Clear, and I'm a partner and a hiring manager at the New York Life office in Rego Park. New York Life has been around since 1845, which makes them 175 years old. They're the oldest, largest mutual insurance company in America with the highest financial rating that you can possibly receive from the rating companies. What we are offering today is positions in which you'll be able to work remotely. There's going to be full training and mentorship. There's going to be a lot of advancement opportunities. And of course, we're an essential service business, so there's a lot of career security. We're looking to hire about 2 people this month, 5 people next month, and about 60 to 75 people next year. So we're going to look for the first quarter to about 15 to 20 people. So for those people who don't make the round this year, don't worry. We have 60 to 70 positions opening up next year in 2021. The average income of our 14,000 agents across America is $75,000. And so the position titles are as follows. We're looking for life insurance agents, of course, New York Life, the company we keep. We have financial service professional positions. We have financial advisor positions. We also have positions in management. For those people who have a recent MBA in any field or currently working in management, they can come on board as a manager with New York Life. So those opportunities are there. We're looking for bilingual individuals. So anyone who speaks Hindi, Bengali, Nepali, Punjab, Urdu, Spanish, Cantonese, or Mandarin, welcome, come on board, talk to us. We have several different markets. So if you are Vietnamese or you are Korean, come talk to us because we're looking to expand that market as well. So about our benefits, there are full major medical benefits, including dental, vision, disability, tuition reimbursement for those people who want to continue their education. There is a 401k plan and a full defined benefit pension included, vested in 5 years. So that is my spiel. I hope you guys took some great information. I just text my contact information in the chat. So if you like, you could follow up with me via email or you can give me a call. Thank you again for the opportunity and happy holidays to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Clear. Last but certainly not least, before we open it up to interactive Q&A, is the US Census Bureau. And joining with us, we have not one, but 2, Mr. Arun Natarajan and Nalita Morales-Hernandez.
Good afternoon, President Lee. Thank you so much for having us back. It's been an amazing process, and I look forward to the next one also. Currently, we only have one position available, and it's a position called a field representative. As you know, the Census Bureau has been around since 1903 as the Department of Commerce. And our mission has been to serve the nation as the leading provider of quality data about its nation, about its economy and its people. People are asking, what is it about the Census Bureau that makes it relevant and essential? A lot of people don't realize that the data that we collect is used to determine the distribution of congressional seats. It's used to determine the planning decisions about community services. And it's also used to distribute more than $675 billion in federal funding for local, state, and tribal governments each year. So that's what makes us so essential. We are currently hiring for field representatives. We did have for housing vacancy survey, but we have another survey coming up, which is very important. It's called the American Housing Survey. It's actually sponsored by the Department of Housing and Urban Development, and it's been the most comprehensive survey in the nation since 1973. It's providing current information on the size, composition, and quality of the nation's housing, and it checks the measures of changes in the housing stock as the housing stock ages. It's also what we call a longitudinal survey, which we do every 2 years, and it's usually on odd number years. That's why we're doing it next year. And the data is used basically by planners, policymakers, and community stakeholders to find the results and assess the housing needs of communities and the country. These stats inform decisions that affect the housing opportunities for people of all income levels, ages, racial, and ethnic groups. So we do serve a vital purpose. The field representative position is very important. So I'd like my colleague Arun to describe the requirements for this position, and hopefully we'll get a lot of candidates. And I want to thank you again for everything. It's been a wonderful experience.
Yes, thank you, Nolita. So to jump into some requirements on the position, I would say U.S. citizenship is required, 18 years of age, a valid driver's license, and a vehicle. And the pay rate will be $19.33 per hour. And the hours vary. We as a recruiting team will evaluate with the field supervisor and see if we can give you guys more hours or less. That just depends on the performance. And I think this is a great way to get your foot into the door into a federal government, this position. And there's a lot of lateral movement and growth within the position. You can go into a different part of the bureau, or there's advancement into like supervisor positions and leadership positions within our bureau. And at the moment, we are asking that you guys conduct personal visits, PVs, but due to the pandemic, we will provide you with hand sanitizers and masks during this time for security reasons. And that's all I have. Thank you so much, President Lee, for having us once again.
Thank you to the U.S. Census Bureau for everything that you do. And so that concludes the initial part of it. The remaining time, we will answer the dozens of questions that I see lined up in the Q&A section. I would like to thank our team at Borough Hall. These job fairs are every 3 weeks. As you know, we've been doing them since April, and it is nonstop trying to bring this together. I think we make it look easy, but there is a lot of work that goes into it, and a lot of it, most of it, all of it, let's be honest, is really led by Sharon Anderson, my Director of Economic Development, as well as our colleagues, Michael Scholl, Chris Barca, Aldo Grillo, Ilana Siegel, John Perricone, Dot Parfumi, Carolina Gill, and of course, my Chief of Staff, Vicki Morales-Casella. Thank you to the Job Fair Pod here at Borough Hall for putting this together. The next job fair will be December 9, Wednesday, 2 p.m., as we do every 3 weeks. I would like to thank again our media partner, Pix 11, for everything that you did to get the word out. As I mentioned before, the full recording of this job fair will be available on our website, queensbp.org/recruitment fair, with the respective contact informations of the speakers today. So with that, I will hand the mic over to Ms. Anderson and Ms. Gill to help facilitate the Q&A.
Thank you, Borough President. Good afternoon, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here, and I'll start with the first question. It's for James Fanous, and the question is from Zoraida Gonzalez. She is asking, are positions available for, can other qualified individuals who are not veterans apply through the Empire Vets portal as well?
I can say that the platform itself is designed specifically for military veterans and families, and the jobs are posted on our website for that purpose. However, these positions are available to the general public as well. So if you find our position, the position you're interested in, and you're not a veteran, so you can certainly either visit the website of the company directly. Most oftentimes they'll have an applicant tracking system embedded into our platform. You can apply there, or you can search for the job by Google or another provider. But our platform is designed, and the sign-up process for our platform is for military veterans and their family members. So the jobs are open to, across the spectrum. There's a good chance that it's open to the general public.
Okay, you're freezing a little bit.
But
so generally it's for veterans, but they can directly go to the companies as
yes.
All right.
Yes, and we have other platforms, our network and consortium of websites through the Job Path platform. We have various other populations that we serve. But if you don't fall within disability or formerly incarcerated or things like that, your probably best bet is to search for the position online.
Okay, thank you so much for that clarification. Next up, we have an anonymous attendee who's asking about a position for instructional designers. I'm not sure what the type of position that is, or instructional trainers. Does anyone have a position on the platform relevant to that? Okay. I'll move on. Sadat Raymond is asking what kind of opportunities are available at Food Bazaar, and is experience required? Again, as our president said, these positions are listed on our website, but Suzanne, would you like to speak to that?
Yes, some are entry-level positions, so you could definitely check it out. If you're interested in working at the store level, we do provide lots of training too at the store level. But yeah, you could take a look at the website for specific job requirements for the positions that we mentioned.
Okay.
Sharon, I'll jump in.
Yes.
This one is for Workforce One. Do you have any DSP in Brooklyn East, New York, in the Brooklyn East, New York section?
I'm sorry, they asked for DSP positions, right?
That's correct.
Okay, so that's direct support professionals, and we do have it in Brooklyn and Queens, as well as I believe Manhattan, but yes, in Brooklyn and Queens. And I have my email in the chat, so you could email your resume to me, and I will invite you to a Zoom interview.
Great, thank you. And if you don't mind typing your email address one more time in the chat so this person can see it.
Sure.
Thank you. Did someone mention teacher jobs? And if they did, can you provide the contact information?
Yeah, we have several positions in a junior high school, so I'm going to put my email address in the chat.
Thank you.
We have teacher jobs as well. They need to go onto the website, State Jobs NY, to be able to find. We have jobs in our Queens location as well as our Bronx location.
Latasha, if I can ask you to type in that information in the chat, please. Thank you.
Sure.
Okay, an anonymous attendee is asking about remote positions. Does anyone have remote positions?
Yes, hi, Queens Workforce has two. The call center positions, I said on my presentation, which you need a computer with internet access and 6 months of experience either in customer service or handling phone calls. And I just re-put my email in the chat, so please email me.
Okay, thank you. Aaliyah Blackman is 19 years old, high school diploma, but no work experience. She's interested in EMS trainee. Does she qualify, or can someone respond to that, please?
You said no work experience?
Right, she has no work experience. She's 19 years old, but she has a high school diploma and she's interested in EMS.
Okay, it is one of the requirements. They have to have at least 6 months of work experience.
So there's time enough for her, right? To get the experience.
Absolutely.
Okay. And she can follow up with your organization and you'll help get her prepared, let her know what it is she can do, right?
Yes, I'll put the email again in the chat.
Excellent. Thank you.
I have a question for JFK position. How long do you have to have your security license in order to apply for the position at JFK?
Some of the positions, the requirements are for some companies, 6 months and above experience. Some, they will look at the fact that you have the guard license and train. So it depends on the company. To give you additional information, you would need to reach out to us so that we can further assess what your background is. We'd love to hear from you.
Great. And one more for you, Gerdia. What kind of qualifications do we need to apply to the warehouse agent position?
Warehouse requires, well, all of the positions, I should say, you need to be 18 and over. But for the warehouse position, you just need to be able to build up, break down cargo, tie down cargo that comes in on aircraft, ensure that cargo is being handled properly and categorized properly. Some duties might include driving a forklift or operating the forklift, some may not. And other duties would be assigned from time to time, depending on what's going on in the warehouse. So there is paperwork associated with this position, which is related to the cargo that comes in. So it's very likely that you would be working, you could be working as a cargo agent, which requires some computer skills, but the majority of the positions that we have right now require that you are just able to lift at least 70 to 90 pounds if need be, but be able to drive. So you will need a driver's license.
Thank you.
Okay, someone's asking, Naomi Williams is asking about jobs in as office clerk, administrative assistant, or receptionist. I think I heard some of those positions offered before. They can go to our website, maybe with Workforce One.
Yes, we are working with companies that are seeking that, but they are seeking to fill those positions with either veterans or people with declared disabilities.
Okay. And someone from the platform is also asking about positions for individuals with disabilities. So I'm hoping that they're listening and making these connections.
Right, please reach out to me and I'll invite you to a virtual interview.
Okay, wonderful.
I have a question. The nursing positions, did they require a bachelor's degree or is an associate degree okay? Anyone had nursing positions? At the beginning of the program, I heard some offerings.
So
Yes.
Oh, sorry.
I'm sorry. You can go ahead. That's fine.
So for R.A.I.N's positions, the bachelor's degree is preferred, but it's not required. So we definitely would welcome any resumes.
So for New York City Children's Center, we are basically, as long as you have what is it? I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. So you have to have your license and registration. If you have the bachelor's, it does add on to the salary, although license and registration is required for the RN degrees, yes. the nursing positions.
Okay, I have Margarita Sholomov. She has a master's and a New York State certificate in guidance and school counseling. Did someone have a position that person can, I think, the Child Center of New York, Shoshana, do you have a position that person can follow up, right?
We don't hire guidance counselors. We do hire school-based clinical coordinators. So if they have either a licensed master social worker or a licensed mental health counselor and they're fluent in Spanish, we can consider them.
Okay, wonderful.
I have a question, and this is for the U.S. Census. If you can state the website again for people to apply for the position and type it in the chat, please.
Okay,
Yes.
go ahead, Arun.
US Census Jobs.gov.
Thank you. And if you could type that in the chat, I really appreciate it.
No problem.
And one follow-up question for the census. Having worked as an enumerator this past season, would that be a plus if applying for the U.S. Census?
Yes, it would, because they have a general experience already, familiarity, so it wouldn't be much of a transition.
Anyone offering any housekeeping or maintenance jobs?
Hi, the Queens Workforce does have a maintenance porter, which you just need general cleaning experience, as well as handyman, which you will need electrical for that, and carpentry. And we also have custodians for various locations, which for that one you would need an OSHA 30.
For NYCC, we just posted a cleaner position on our State Jobs New York site. I put it in the chat, so we just posted it actually today. So there's a cleaner position in our Queens location.
Canva also has maintenance positions. Right now we have a few maintenance positions that are straight maintenance, and then we also have maintenance/driver positions available. And I'll send out the link.
Thank you. And I'd like to remind everyone that all the contact information for all the panelists can be found in our website, www.queensbp.com/recruitment fair.
Okay, I have an anonymous attendee asking, has a licensed master social worker for supervisory Y position in Brooklyn or a comparable position for licensed master social worker? Does anyone have such a position?
We have caseworker positions for our Far Rockaway location.
Okay. Does New York Life require insurance licensing? Do management positions at New York Life require acquisition of insurance licensing?
Bill, you're still muted.
Okay, there is licensing, but we sponsor, so we will provide you with all the courses. We will work with you to help you pass the test to get your license and help you register your license with New York State. So there will be a license. You'll need it. It's required. The state won't allow you to practice without a license, but we assist you to help you get there as long as you're willing to put in the work.
Wonderful. Vicky Wong is asking about entry-level HR positions. She's a recent graduate with a bachelor's degree, so and some office experience. Does anyone have an entry-level HR position?
Okay. This question is for Suzanne at Food Bazaar. Where can participants view your corporate openings?
So the ones that I just listed in the chat, as well as on the Queensborough website, you could see them right there. And I think, Sharon, did you put up the whole job description that I sent you earlier on the website? I didn't see that.
We were only able to put the titles, not the, you know, the.
Oh, not the whole thing? Okay, so if they email HR at Bogopar USA, we could send them the full job requirements for the specific jobs they're looking for.
Thank you. The following question is for R.A.I.N. What are the qualifications for the HR coordinator job? The website did not specify according to our attendee, Allison.
The HR coordinator basically just needs to have an experience. Well, we would prefer a little bit of experience in HR, preferably someone who's bilingual in Spanish. And if they have experience working in a home care agency, that would be great. It's not required, but someone who has a background working with home health aides, that's definitely something that's beneficial. But we'll work with someone who doesn't have experience. The bilingual and Spanish part is key.
Okay, wonderful. Michael Concolino is waiting to be called for fire and EMT. He received a list number last year and haven't been scheduled yet. Can someone speak to Aaliyah? Can you speak to that?
Sure. I know right now the EMT test 0803, you should be receiving emails for that for the next process, which is to take the physical ability test. If you're fire, you should have received an email for list number 7001. If you have not received an email and you would like to look for more information, please email us at recruitment@fdny.nyc.gov. I'll put the email in the link again. But at the moment, it is just those two lists that they're working off of at the moment.
Okay, and a follow-up question from Lauren Patterson for the FDNY. Is the training paid training?
Yes, you are paid and you begin your benefits from the time you start training with us.
Awesome, thank you. Oh, there's a few questions here for the EMS.
Sorry. What other training does Common Point offer other than culinary training?
Hi, so we have a couple of things. We offer medical billing, dialysis tech, EKG, home health aide, nurses aide, pharmacy technician, IT training, web coding, certifications, and ServSafe for now. We have a lot of new things coming in 2021, but for now, those are the classes that we have.
Thank you.
You're welcome. And also just remember, if you complete one of our vocational trainings here at Common Point Queens, the hub, we also help you find an internship. And after that, the workforce department will help you find, if the internship turns into a full-time, great, awesome. But some of them are temporary. If they are temporary, we'll help you find a full-time job after that as well.
Thank you. The next question is for Food Bazaar. For the graphic designer position, would it be primarily focused on design for print or motion graphics?
Yeah, primarily it's for print. We do some motion graphics for like our in-store graphic stuff, but primarily print.
Great. And one question for the maintenance position for the New York City Children's Center. Can you type your information for people can apply? And if you could just state that also so the people watching can hear that.
Sure.
And may I just ask the US Census to also enter your link into the chat so that people can get that information as well.
Sharon, I don't know if I had audio issues. Did they say the website?
They'll enter it into, they didn't announce it.
Oh, okay. If we can announce it for the people that are not in the webinar and are just watching our live stream, that would be great.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I'm sorry, I have one more class. I was just informed with my coworker, again, I'm only been in this 2 weeks. We also offer anybody who needs a security license. We do offer that as well.
FDNY EMS trainee, is there a study guide for the exam? And do you have control over where you're placed? Once you know, can you be placed in Queens? Can you request to be placed in Queens?
Actually, after you pass the academy, it's all about where they have them. There's the need for manpower. So if you're in Staten Island, you can be assigned to Manhattan, Brooklyn, or whatever other boroughs they need people. But as time goes on and you work on your seniority, you'll have an option to transfer, when the time is right. And also there was another question, the books. There's also learning material on www.joinfdny.com. They have a whole bunch of materials you can read, not necessarily information that's going to be on the tests coming up, because usually the test is comprehension and memory. But if you go to that website that I just mentioned, you'll find a lot of information pertaining to the job, as for when's the next filing period, or you can come and participate in events at your local firehouse. So if you can do, just check out that website and they'll have a lot of information for you.
Wonderful. Unfortunately, our time has drawn to a close, and I hope that we have helped you guys, all the panelists. We appreciate your participation and collaboration with the Office of the Borough President. We thank our audience and wish them good luck and happy holidays coming up. And I look forward to seeing you guys once again. Thank you and have a good day.
Thank you.